We like to think we understand our past, that we've uncovered every truth, decoded every script, solved every puzzle. But hidden within the pages of history are riddles, ones that have resisted every attempt to explain them. Clues that seem to say something important, but never quite reveal what. These are stories without endings, maps with no key, books and languages no one speaks. This is Unsolved Riddles in History. Number 1. The Voynich manuscript in a quiet library in Yale University. Behind glass and silence lies one of the strangest books ever discovered. The Voynich manuscript, over 240 pages of handwritten text and illustrations, all of it completely undeciphered. Its pages are filled with bizarre plants that don't exist, star charts no one can interpret, and diagrams of strange naked figures bathing in interconnected pools. Carbon dating suggests it was written in the early 1400s, but no one knows who wrote it, why they wrote it, or in what language. Linguists, cryptographers, even AI models have tried to decode it with no success. Is it a medieval hoax? A lost language? A knowledge system we're not ready to understand. Over 600 years later, it remains completely unreadable. Number 2. The Dancing Plague of 1518. It began on a summer day in Strasbourg, now part of modern-day France. One woman stepped into the street and began to dance. She danced for hours, then days. Then others joined her. Within weeks, dozens of people were dancing uncontrollably, many reportedly unable to stop, some collapsing, some dying from sheer exhaustion. This is not folklore. It was documented by physicians, town leaders, even clergy. Authorities even brought in musicians, believing the dancers needed to dance it out. It only made things worse. No one truly knows what caused it. Mass hysteria? A form of stress-induced mania? Ergot poisoning? A toxic mold that causes hallucinations? We still don't know. A public event with hundreds of victims, and no real explanation. Number 3. The Lost Labyrinth of Egypt. The Greek historian Herodotus, often called the father of history, wrote about a marvel he claimed to have seen with his own eyes. A massive labyrinth in Egypt, near the city of Hawara. According to him, it had over 3,000 rooms, halls so grand they rivaled the pyramids, and underground chambers that supposedly held sacred tombs. But here's the mystery. No one's ever found it. Modern satellite imaging has revealed unusual structures beneath the sands of Hawara, but the site remains largely unexcavated, partly due to concerns about flooding from the nearby water table. Was Herodotus lying? Was the labyrinth real? And if so, where is it now? Until someone digs deeper, we may never know. Number 4. The Copper Scroll, when archaeologists discovered the Dead Sea Scrolls in caves near Qumran in the 1940s. They changed our understanding of ancient religion and history. But one scroll didn't match the others. It wasn't made of parchment or papyrus. It was made of pure copper. And instead of religious texts, the Copper Scroll contained a list. A list of 64 locations, each with detailed instructions and measurements. And at each location, gold, silver, precious artifacts. Many believe it was a real treasure map, written by members of a Jewish sect trying to hide their wealth from the Romans. But here's the twist. None of the treasure has ever been found, despite countless expeditions. Were the locations symbolic? Was the treasure already looted centuries ago? Or are we just not looking in the right places? Number 5. The Tomb of Alexander the Great. He was one of the most powerful military leaders in history, and yet one of the world's greatest archaeological mysteries is, where is Alexander the Great buried? He died in 323 BC in Babylon. His body, reportedly preserved in honey, was transported to Egypt. For centuries, Visitors including Julius Caesar, Caligula, and Emperor Caracalla made pilgrimages to his tomb in Alexandria. Then silence. At some point, Alexander's tomb disappeared from all records. Some believe it was buried in a natural disaster. Others think it was deliberately hidden to protect it. Excavations in Alexandria, Siwa Oasis, and even Venice have all failed to confirm a final resting place. To this day, the tomb of one of history's most famous figures remains missing, and no one knows why. What connects these riddles? They all left us clues, a trail of evidence that makes us think. We're close. We're almost there. We just need one more piece. And yet, no one ever finds the answer. Maybe these stories were never meant to be solved. Or maybe we're asking the wrong questions. Until then, they remain open, waiting in books, in ruins, and in the silence of history.